Hello everybody, I am Anthony and today we're going to be working on a little exercise to get our rise and fall stronger in our ballroom and smooth dances. So I'm going to back up just a little bit so you can all kind of see where my feet are. So when we're dancing smooth and ballroom dances, we have a component called rise and fall. It's a vertical component. Basically it is either going down through our knees or we're going up through our ankles and heels. So we have foot rise and we have leg rise. So for the most part, right now we're going to practice just an exercise for foot rise. Because for the most part, we're going down to start moving, but once we start moving, we're doing a lot of strengthening, or need a lot of strength through our ankles to be able to do all of that footwork. So whether it is waltz, foxtrot, Viennese waltz, or quick step, a lot of times we've heard at least once that the footwork should be a heel toe to go forward or a toe heel to go backwards. And then the second step is usually a toe. The third step is a toe heel. So that if we were just kind of doing like a box step, we would be going forward on a heel toe. We'd be going up on a toe and then toe heel to lower back down and start again, and then you can go backwards and do that same thing. So what we're going to do is you can try this at home. If you have a long hallway, that would be best to do it in because then there's a wall nearby you can use for balance if you feel a little off balance while you're doing this. So you can kind of stand closer to the wall, and all we're going to do is just a walking exercise because whether we're going forward or backwards, we're still going to try to use that feeling of we're just moving and we're doing that footwork as we're moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, again, you can start with right foot or left foot, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to walk forward, heel toe, we're going to step out in front with a toe, and then we're going to step through toe heel, and that heel comes down. And then we can repeat with the other foot, heel toe, toe, toe heel. Yeah, and you can just practice that all the way down the floor. And once you get to the end of the floor, you can turn around or you can try it going backwards. Because when we go backwards, we try to do almost the same thing. It's just you can't go back with your heel. It's not very comfortable. So that is going to be where the toe comes in. So it's all toes going backwards. So we'd be going back, toe, heel, toe, and then toe, heel. So just going backwards and saying toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel. So that's a good exercise to practice, especially for any silver level dancers, because for that drill, your feet are always passing. Now, if you're a bronze level dancer and you're doing more closing footwork on your boxes or your basic steps, now you can do the same drill, you just close the third step in rather than passing it through. So if we do that, just so you have a visual, you can go heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, 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 heel, and going backwards, same thing, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, toe, toe, heel, and just get comfortable moving with those and taking the steps with those specific parts of the foot. Now, we might not all have a long hallway to do this in, not to fret. We can do just moving around the house. A lot of times I'll find myself doing that, just moving from room to room, practicing my rise and my fall. So if I have to go into the living room, I can do heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, 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 heel. I gotta go into the kitchen, toe, toe, heel, and just kind of move around however much space you have. And you can practice going backwards too, and just get used to moving yourself while you're stepping with those parts of the foot. So whatever dance we're doing, and whatever basic step in those dances we're doing, it doesn't really matter because they're always going to keep that same pattern of walking with the first foot, either toe backwards, heel forwards. Second step's always going to be a toe. Heel never comes down on that one. And then the third step is the toe heel. So as long as you keep that pattern, whatever dance you're doing, it doesn't really matter because it's always going to be that pattern. Cool? So again, I hope this was helpful and that you can practice this in your houses and get those ankles and legs nice and strong so that when we're back to dancing, we are all gliding around the floor.